Hello everybody, so this is Divine Intervention. So this video I will talk about answering the question, is there a shortcut in having spiritual union with your twin, or manifesting physical union with your twin? This is a question that a lot of you and a lot of people have emailed me to ask me about. No, there is no shortcut. And other spiritual beings will tell you, like psychic readers or tarot readers, or the so-called gurus or so-called spiritual beings that are truly not authentic. And what I mean by authentic, they rely on a third party to give them information. They rely on someone else, whether that be a spirit or a demon. Okay? And again, twin flames, if you're truly a twin flame, the more harder your life is. There's a reason for that. Because you are meant to awaken on your own. You are meant to awaken through your own strength, your own perseverance, your own determination. And that is connected to your higher self. Those of you who don't know anything about higher self, I suggest you watch the two videos that I have just uploaded recently before this one. Okay? It's titled Clarity About Higher Selves and Twin Flame Higher Selves. Please watch those videos so that you will benefit from it, and most especially your higher self will benefit from it. Now, it's 2:11 right now while I'm recording this. Okay, so there is no shortcut. Now, a lot of so-called spiritual, again, psychic, tarot, so-called spiritual beings who are not truly who they are, they will tell you that, oh, you're gonna meet your twin. Oh, that's your twin. Yes, you're gonna be with your twin. Just give it time, this and that. But I'll help you through meditation. I'll help you through connecting. I'll help you in however way I can. We can just continue doing sessions, or we can talk about it. Now, there's a danger here. With me, you guys know, I don't force. That's one rule. Okay? This is how you know that you're truly being guided to the right and of light. Any spiritual being who gives you advice does not force it on you, does not try to convince you. That's 2. And number 3, never, as in never, will even ask you, oh, let's go grab a cup of coffee and let's talk about it. Okay? Why? Because for me, example, I understand the whole dynamic of stages. When a true spiritual being of light and who is truly a twin flame, you know that there's a process for things, and you know that everything is in divine timing. Again, actions speak louder than words. A lot of so-called psychics or so-called, spiritual beings that rely on a third party. And again, you don't know who that third party is because your third eye's not open. You don't see it, okay? And a lot of demonic energies, they're very strong in hiding themselves in a shadow. So, of course, they're not going to show themselves. Again, you have to be truly a twin flame to be able to even sense that, oh, there's a demonic presence, oh, there's an evil spirit, that this person is really being manipulated. And you cannot ignore that. The moment that you feel that with anybody, you cannot ignore that. And you cannot, just set it aside. And there's a reason for that. Because you may ask me, well, why is it that this person, I feel that connection, this so-called psychic that's telling me, oh, me and my twin are going to meet, me and my twin are going to, it's like she understands everything and she knows everything about me. She knows everything about my twin. And I didn't even share these things with her. Like, she's truly gifted. they are blinding you. I'm already telling you right now, it's a trap, okay? And this is why I say that you should not trust just anybody who's spiritually gifted. Again, you don't know where they're getting their spiritual gifts. That's one. You don't know who's the third party. And I'm saying this because I truly care about each and every one of you. And, our angels have already informed me that's why they have allowed for union for me and my twin, blessed by Almighty God, is because of this reason, is so that I can tell each and every one of you, remind each and every one of you, through your observation with me, through what you have learned with me, through your experience with me, who I truly am, how I truly am, and compare that with other spiritual beings who so-called say that they are a twin flame, or so-called say that they're truly a spiritual being. Again, you have to differentiate, and this is about balancing masculine and feminine energies when you're making a judgment or when you're making a decision, no matter if that's spiritual or based on this 3D world. When a spiritual being sees a fellow twin flame or sees a twin flame, and whether or not, let's say for example, I'll make an example. Let's say there's a psychic who comes to you, and this psychic just came out of nowhere, okay? Could be a client of yours, could be someone you bumped into in a coffee shop, or someone that you pass by in a store and you just happen to talk about something, or this psychic ends up opening up something about you just to grab your attention. And a lot of psychics are like that. They're very forceful. They have this energy. And this is how you know that they're being manipulated by a third party. Again, when I say third party, that's not good. Okay? That is not good at all. Anything third party in regards to spirituality is not good. It's like the three of witches. So there's that saying of three of Trinity. There's always a third party. Third party is demonic. Third party is just evil. You don't want to deal with anything third party. Okay? So, when there's a psychic who comes to you and is forceful and tells you, oh, I know that you have a love that's very unique, and that love, you have always carried it in many lifetimes. But you're gonna meet your love of your life. So now you're like, oh my God, I don't know who this person is. How come this person said that to me? So now you're curious, right? It's a natural feeling. Now you're curious. And now you feel like, I want to know more. I want to know more about this. So now you start asking questions about the psychic. And you tell the psychic, wait, are you a psychic? Are you spiritually gifted? Of course, the psychic's going to be like, oh yeah, I am. Actually, I'm this, I'm that. I know everything about you, even your past. If you want to know about it, why don't you come to my place or come to my shop, and let's talk about it. Or we could grab a cup of coffee and we could talk more. See, there's an energy of influencing. That's one. There's an energy of enticing. That's two. There's an energy of trying to get your trust. Okay? If you notice with my energy in my videos, I constantly tell each and every one of you, I don't care whether or not you believe me. I am not here to entertain. I am not here to convince. And I am not here to make you or force you to do anything. Your choice is your own, because everybody has free will. Whether you come to me or not, it does not matter. The only thing is, I'm here for clarity. See, there's a different energy, and I'm saying this because my purpose in life here, as God entrusted to me, is to give clarity. So even if I have to put myself in an uncomfortable situation of putting myself in that story, just for all of you to see the story, just for all of you to understand the difference. Yes, it's uncomfortable in my part because I'm the character in that story. I'm also the reader, I'm also the writer. So it's not easy to even be able to do this, but I'm doing it because, again, I want you guys to look at the difference. I want you guys to realize that not every spiritual being who comes to you and tells you, oh, you are spiritually gifted, you are this and that, you are a twin flame, and I know about this and I know about your past, so let's talk about it. So why don't you give me a call and let's get in touch, let's be friends. When someone does that to you, you should be asking yourself why. Why is that person all of a sudden, out of random, want to be your friend? There is a reason for everything. Yes, you may tell me, oh, well, that person's truly psychic. Like, how did that person know about my past? I don't even know this person. I didn't even share these things with this person. Again, there is a third party that you do not see and you do not hear. Okay? And because I am, with my spiritual gifts and my twin and I's true nature, I can sense third party quick. I can see it. I can hear it. Oh, very clearly I can hear it. So I know when there is a third party involved. But see, I understand that not every twin flame is in that awakening stage yet. So what happens here? Every spiritual being, whether you are with a third party or whether you are a witch, in a presence of an evil spirit or a demonic presence, and you are doing this because you just want money, you want people to trust you, or you want popularity, you want fame, wealth, right? Again, and everything's based in this world because this world is like a playground for everybody. This earth, this whole existence is a playground. I want you guys to understand that, okay? So when spiritual beings come here, of any kind, whether you're of light or you're of darkness, it's a playground. You can do anything you want. No rules, okay? So everybody knows who you are because, again, of your aura, because of your energy, because of your purple flame. So whether or not that psychic is of light or of darkness, they know that, they can see that. But here's my question to you. Can you trust everyone if you're just going to base it on, oh, well, this person knows my past, like, oh my God, I don't even know this person, like, how did this person know my past? And like, this person's really spiritually gifted, and this person could tell me everything, and I want love. I want love so much. I want to be with somebody. I want to be with my soulmate. I want to be with my twin. And this person knows so much. This person knows everything. Maybe this person can tell me. So yeah, I want to be friends with her. I want to be close to her or him. You see? The spell that was put on you is already working, and you don't even know it. Why am I making this video? Because God knows what's in my heart. I don't care how many or how much it will take me to help even just one. Quantity does not matter to me. I'm in it for the quality, and that's why I am blessed and humbled by God that He has kept me and my family safe amidst everything that my twin and I have gone through spiritually in ascension and awakening. It's been brutal. And again, you may look, nobody's gonna give you clarity for free. Nobody's gonna help you for free when it comes to spirituality. Why is it even free? Why am I giving it for free? Why am I giving my time, my energy for free? But it's not just anybody. Again, I am spiritually gifted. I know if it's the right time to help you. I know if I should help you or if I shouldn't. As a divine feminine, as an empress, I respect my own identity and my own energy. So best believe that my judgments and my choices are very precise. I do think about it a lot before I even make that leap forward. And especially when it comes to spirituality, because this is my specialty. And I want you guys to see the difference between a spiritual being who is truly giving sincere help to you compared to someone who's trying to entice you, trying to convince you, trying to get your trust. Okay? There's a difference with that. Okay? Because when someone has that energy, trying to convince you, trying to entice you, trying to get your trust right away, to get your heart, right? To get that closeness, that bond. That's why they invite you. Oh, come to my shop. Call me, text me. I'll give you my number. Let's chat. Let's grab a cup of coffee. Let's talk. When someone spiritual is in that energy toward you, you should always ask yourself why. And you should always pray to God and ask Him to guide you to the right one who will help you. But a lot of people, a lot of twin flames, a lot of spiritual beings, they let their emotions get the best of them and they fall in the trap. And you may tell me, what's that trap that I fell on? Well, what did you do? I'm sure you were focused on the fact that, oh, the psychic knows everything. The psychic knew about my past. I can't get over it. And I want to know. I want to know about my love life. I want to know about my twin. I want to know about what this person is saying, that I'm going to meet the one. You see? They already got your trust, just you thinking that. Again, it's like, how do I put this? If you were in a carnival and you were playing this, pick a stuffed toy animal, right? There's a lot of stuffed toy animals in front of you, and the rep, the one in charge of those stuffed animals, tells you, which one of these stuffed animals are you going to choose? Of course, there's different kinds. They all look the same, okay? But they're different kinds. Different kinds in color, different kinds in texture, different kinds in fabric. But you chose 2 out of all of them, out of, let's say, 10 of them, because 10 was the only stuffed toy animals that was in front of you, and the rep said choose 2. So you chose 2. You chose one that is white and you chose one that is black. Okay? Now, because you chose both, the rep all of a sudden says, there's magic in both of them. This is tricky. I want you guys to listen to my example. There's magic in both of those stuffed animals that you just chose. But you cannot differentiate the magic that's inside of them. So the purpose of this game is to see which one that you trust. Which magic do you want? Okay? So because of the fact that you already chose two, which is light and darkness, right? Light and black, right? And the guy said, oh, these have magic in them. And you didn't know that what you chose have magic. So you're blown away. You're basically shocked and happy that, oh my God, I'm so lucky. I have two stuffed animals that has magic in it. So now you take two of them. But he tells you there's a game that we have to play. Because at the end of this game, you are only allowed to receive one. Okay? So there was a trick to it. So now, because he said that, you're looking at the two stuffed animals and you're trying your best to get the energy, to get the feel of which one do you want to receive. You look at the black one because it's just black. The energy that's coming out of it is just precise. It's so strong. There's that strong smell, but it's familiar. It's familiar to you. The kind of familiarity that you don't question. You don't have to think to yourself, oh, do I trust this energy? But it's so familiar to me. This is something I'm used to. I'm used to this stuffed animal. Everybody has this one, like the one next door has this one. My aunt's children have this one. But this one, this white one, I'm not sure about this one. Maybe I can't trust white all the time because you don't know what's behind it. You don't know that it might be a mask. It's not familiar to me. I'm not used to this one. Something about this white stuffed animal is just not familiar. So which one are you going to choose? The one that's familiar or the one that's not familiar? I can guarantee you, most of you will tell me you will choose the one that is familiar. Why? Because it's the easy way route. Because you don't have to think. Because you don't have to fear anything. Because you don't have to feel that fear or that uncomfortable feeling that you get when you are faced with something that's unfamiliar. What am I getting at? That witch or that psychic that came to you and tried to entice you, tried to convince you, tried to get your trust, and you fell for it. You fell for it because you're thinking in the back of your mind, oh, this person knows everything. This person knows my past. I don't even know this person, but how the hell did this person know about my exes, about my mother, about my dad who passed away, like everything, even my favorite color? Like how does she know that? I want to talk to her. I want to grab a cup of coffee with her. Yeah, I'm going to give her my number. We're going to talk. I'm going to be friends with her. We're going to get close. So then I can get the secret to everything. See? That's the evil that's coming in your mind when you think like that. And that's the trap. That's what you fell. Why? Because she's familiar. What do I mean by familiar? Because a lot of you twin flames will tell me, I'm so confused, Aikz, when you're talking about all these things like familiarity and unfamiliar. It's like it's too much information that my mind cannot grasp. When you go to work, a simple example, when you go to work and your boss tells you, okay, you have to chop the onions like this, okay? Chop the onions, chop the garlic like this. I don't want you to do it any other way. This is how you should do it. This is what you should do. Of course, it's your job. You're not going to question your boss. You're going to do it exactly how your boss tells you. That's familiar because you're used to that. You're used to your boss telling you, this is what you should do, this is how I want it, and there's no exception to the rule. That's familiarity. When you go to school every morning because you know that you have to be in school at 7 o'clock in the morning, that's familiarity because you're used to doing it every day. Because you're used to the going to school, taking your classes, taking your tests, taking your exams, talking to your classmates, projects, classroom events, prom. Those are things that you are familiar with, right? Meaning to say you're not going to have an issue doing it again tomorrow or as many times throughout the year. That's what it means when I say familiar, okay? And that is exactly the same when it comes to a person who comes to you, whether that be a spiritual being of light or darkness that you are not aware, because again, you are not awake. And that's why you're in my channel, to be quite honest, because twin flames who are awake already, they do not need my clarity. That is a fact. So everyone in my channel, you are in my channel because again it's called divine intervention, and this is why I'm teaching. So that's why I'm telling you, every psychic who comes to you, or tarot reader, or whoever, whatever that person says that they are, but you don't know that they're relying on a third party, whether that person is of light or darkness, because of the fact that you are not awake, that person comes to you. What is familiar to you when that person comes to you and tells you, oh, let's go grab a cup of coffee. Let's talk. Let's be friends. I can tell you so much about your past. I can tell you all of these things that you want to know. Let's have dinner. Go to my shop. Give me a call. What's familiar there? This is why I want to make this clear, because demons, and I know a lot of you may be uncomfortable talking about this, but as an angelic being, I'm not at all bothered by it. If we're talking about enticing and we're talking about trying to get your trust, demons are very good at that. They're very good in getting you to bite that apple God said to Eve, don't, right? Don't. He said to Adam and Eve, don't, but that tree, do not even eat that apple. But what happened? She was enticed. She was, the serpent was very enticing, very convincing, very smooth talking, charming. Correct? What am I getting here? each and every one of you, you cannot be what Adam and Eve have done because of the fact that they are our ancestors. That's where we came from, right? We are their offspring. And that's the flaw here, because of the fact that humanity's offspring is Adam and Eve. Yes, we have taken everything. We have taken also the sins, the flaws, the weaknesses. And because of the fact that we're twin flames incarnated in a human body, and this human body is a catalyst, it does not mean that we are susceptible or discredited, or it doesn't matter anymore that, oh, because I'm a twin flame, I'm not weak, or I don't have weaknesses. That's BS. Because of the fact that you are in existence with your human form, this 3D human body, we are in this human body, is because of that, is to fight that. But if you do not fight that, and you do not realize that you are being enticed, you are being manipulated, you are being convinced of something that you already fell a trap on, that's the sin. That's where things go wrong. Because as a twin flame, you are just thinking that, oh, I just want union, I just want the love of my life, I just want forever, I just want that, before I die. Like, I'm sure God has someone for me, and I really want it. I want it now. I want hope. I want to feel that affection again. I want to feel that love that's just what I know I deserve. Because of all of your emotions that you are feeling about that specific thing, you are not being aware of the situation at hand, meaning to say, where are you at right now? What's your current situation in your life? What's the life choices you've made that brought you here? What are the mistakes that you have done? It's like you're clouding all of those things purposefully because of the fact that you are afraid to face reality, and you are afraid to face the possibility of being alone. And that is a fear that a lot of human souls have in this world. Now, you may tell me, well, it's normal to feel that way. Yes, it is. To a certain extent. If you let that fear in you go deeper, it will cloud your judgment in regards to your mission, why you are here, your purpose of your existence, etc. So what am I saying? This world, God created Adam and Eve. We have a masculine energy and a feminine energy, right? Because there are twin flames, God created twin flames after Adam and Eve, because God realized that no, there needs to be something bigger, an example of what truly a feminine and a masculine is. And that is why we are called divine feminine, divine masculine. It is a title that our Almighty God has entrusted to us, not based on just title, but it's based on trust, it's based on energy, it's based on love. And you may tell me, well, how is that? How does that differentiate like divine feminine, divine masculine, and just an ordinary masculine or an ordinary feminine? It differentiates a lot. When you say divine, it's higher. It means that we have ascended so many times, and that is why when higher beings of light look at us, whether that be spiritual or in the physical, they have high respect for us because we are always awake when it comes to self-awareness, when it comes to ourselves. That's why you're called divine feminine. That's why you're called divine masculine, because you are divine of your own identity, your own energy. You respect what God has created you to be. You do not question the unfortunate things that has happened in your life, because you have embraced your whole identity, your whole being of who and what our Almighty God made you to be. There's a difference, and that's something I want you guys to understand, and I hope that through this video each of you will be careful who you choose to trust, because a devil can always wear a mask. Remember that. A psychic who looks toward a third party, you do not know their history. You do not know why that is the situation. You do not know why the psychic is depending on a demon for information, to get information about you. If your third eye was open and you saw that demon, or you heard that demon, would you come close to that psychic? I'm sure not. But see, devils, demons, evil spirits are more smarter than that. Witches are smarter than that. They're not going to show you the dark side of things. They're not going to show you, oh yeah, this is how we look like in reality. No. They're going to make it look like they're innocent. They're going to make it look like they're cloaked in white. So pretty, so trustful. They're going to say that, oh, I am of light. I can help you. I know all these things. And yes, we have the same values in regards to family, in regards to love. They know how to wear a mask. So what am I trying to say here? If you're truly a twin flame, you are not going to focus on what your eyes can only see and perceive and understand. You're gonna look at their energy, and you're gonna focus on the energy that you are receiving from that individual, and you will base your judgment through that. And what is that called? It's called intuition. I am teaching each and every one of you because it breaks my heart that a lot of you twin flames have fallen to the traps of these third parties. If I don't reply to your emails, again, there's a reason for that. One, you're not listening to my instructions. Two, your energies are so bad. Again, I am the type of spiritual being, I connect with you. And you know that I connect once you start feeling your heart chakra open or your throat chakra open, because I want to know the truth of who you are. It is a spiritual gift that I have. I can honestly, if I don't want a person to come near my mom or come near my home, for whatever reason, I know how to do that. I'm a spiritual being who's very close to spirits. I can hear them. I can empathize with them. I can feel what they feel. As a divine feminine, I have respect for who and what I am, for what God has created me to be. And that is something that many of you divine feminines do not have. because you forgot it. So I hope in this video you remember who you truly are, and I hope through my voice your higher self will be strengthened and will be able to find that courage again, that confidence to fight a spiritual warfare that we are all in. This is for now. Tomorrow I will vlog again about answering another question. Thank you all for your time. I love you guys and take care.